Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing fine. This is the third day of Ask Me Anything challenge, and today is going to be very brief but still impactful as well. For those who are new to me, my name is Omotola the Great. I am the lead consultant here at the Funding Magnet, and what I do is to ensure that I can support as many non-profit organizations who are interested in doing good, and my goal is to aid you and support you and provide you with whatever resources you need to make good happen in your community and for those that you serve. So in the month of March, I am going to be having this live every single day just to connect with each of you. And if you have any question, you can send it to me in advance, or you can even ask right now during the live session. But my goal here is to serve you and to support you and to help you to continue to be a champion for the good that you were made to do on this earth as well. And so if you have a specific question that you want to ask about starting a nonprofit, growing your nonprofit, expanding your impact, your program structure, funding, getting your team, please feel free to either message me or put it in the chat. And also please introduce yourself. Tell us where you're joining us from and what your organization is about, or the organization you're thinking about starting. And so today while I wait for questions to come, and I have one question that was asked in an email, which I'm going to also address. I would like to talk about belief. How that it's so important that you believe in yourself as a change maker, as a champion for good. Because most of the time, a lot of us, we doubt ourselves, we doubt our possibility, we doubt whether or not this is our purpose, this is our calling, or this is the assignment that we're meant to do. Hi, welcome from Indiana. Thank you for joining. Welcome. And if you have a question, please definitely put it in the chat. I'm happy to answer whatever question you may have. And so it's very important as change maker to really, really solidify our belief, because the truth of the matter is your belief drive your behavior. And let me repeat that again. Your belief about yourself, about your possibility, about your capacity, about what is possible for you and your organization. It drives your behavior. It either makes you act in the direction and in alignment of your dream, or it stops you from actually going towards what you want to make happen and what you want to accomplish. And so it's very important as change makers, as champion, to always look within ourselves to say, what do I believe about myself? What do I believe about my possibility? What do I believe about the possibility of my program or my project or my organization? And so I want to encourage you today to really check your belief. Do you really believe that you can make a difference? Do you really, really deep down believe that you are capable of changing lives, of transforming community, of saving life? Do you really believe that it is possible for you to be able to accomplish all the missions and the vision and the objective that your organization or your social enterprise want to do? Do you believe that? You need to believe that, because if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in the mission and the vision of your organization, it's harder for you to rally others around to come and support you, to believe in you, to provide the support, the partnership, the donation that you need to continue to do good. And so it's really, really important that you have to believe in yourself. You must believe in yourself first and foremost. Don't wait for other people to believe in you first before you believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, it's going to show. It's going to show up in the way that you talk to people. Because I know a lot of nonprofit funders and those that are thinking of going into this kind of profession would think that, well, I have to, I don't think that I can do this. And then it shows your hesitation, your lack of confidence in your ability, in the mission and the vision of what you said you're going to do. It's going to show to those potential donors, those potential supporters. And so it's very, very essential that you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you were made for this, that you have the capacity, you've been fully resourced to be able to do this. You will not be doing this. You will not have the idea to run this program, to start this nonprofit, if you don't believe in yourself. And so I want you to really start thinking deeply about yourself. What are the possibilities within you? You must become confident about who you are, what you were made for, what you were called for, so that when you speak to people, whether to ask for partnership, whether to ask for donation, whether cash or in kind, they hear that. They feel drawn to you because you're so clear. You have the clarity of mind. You are so convinced that you were made for this and that you can do this and you can deliver the future. But if you doubt yourself, it's going to show up in the way that you speak to people. It's going to show up in your acts for donation, in your acts for support, in your acts for volunteers. It is going to show up. And so more than ever before, it is very essential that you start working on yourself and start increasing your belief meter. You need to increase your belief meter, because if you don't increase that, it's going to leak into everything you do. Even if you have team members now, they will start doubting your ability if you are not able to display that confidence to lead them, that confidence in you and your team's ability to be able to make those changes happen and to make a difference to the population or the community that you serve. And so I'm going to stop there right now and take a question that I have on the screen. And so it says, I'm changing my LLC to a non-profit. We currently partner with other non-profit to get on board with the advocacy effort, but we want to do this independently. That's wonderful, and you believe. Thank you for saying that. Yes, I believe, and that's great. Like, I'm glad that you've realized that, you know what, yes, it has been wonderful that you've been able to partner with other people, but now you want to be able to stand on your own to do it, and that is absolutely a great thing. And so what I would recommend for you is that, absolutely, you said you're in Indiana, right? So the first thing you need to do is look within the Secretary of State and register as a non-profit, incorporate as a non-profit, or sometimes they will allow you to switch if it's possible, depending on your state. So register there and go incorporate as a non-profit there. Once you're done, then the next step after you've received that, it should take normally within 48 hours to 72 hours, depending on the state you're in, for them to send you an email to say, congratulations, you have now incorporated as a non-profit. And then after that, the next step will be to start looking for board members who can be on your board. So you need at least 3 to 5 board members to get started. Once you have your board members and you've recruited them, the next step will now be to say, go apply for your 501c3 status. You need the board members to be able to apply for your 501c3 status. If you don't have the board members, IRS here in the US require at least 3. In other countries, in other states, they might require more, but at least you need 3 board members beyond just the funder for you to be able to register there as well. And so that's very important. But congratulations on taking the next step. And already you've made some partnership, you've done some collaborative effort. So don't forget those partners. Even though you're starting out on your own, these people are still for you, and you can still do so much together. And so I'm really excited for you, and please keep me updated on how your progress is going. And if you need help, feel free to reach out via email. I'm also happy to help as well. And so thank you for those that have joined. Again, if you have specific question about starting a nonprofit, growing your nonprofit, expanding your nonprofit, feel free to leave it in the comment. I'm happy to definitely take your questions as we go forward. And like I said, today's topic is centered around belief, why your belief matters, because I see a lot of nonprofits who are struggling in terms of funding and organization. And one of the reasons why, that not because their project or their mission or their vision is not fundable, but because of the lack of belief. They come from the place of, I don't know whether they will support us. I don't know. And so that hesitation, that lack of belief in yourself, in your ability to do the work that you said you're going to do, it's going to leak into everything you do. When you talk to an individual, when you approach people for partnership, for collaboration, you are not begging. It's not begging. You're giving them an opportunity to come along with you to do something great, to do something powerful for the community, for the population you serve. And so stop going and stop asking people from a place of being apologetic about your mission and your vision. I want you to be bold about it. I want you to be proud about what you're trying to do in this world. Every other person is not doing what you're doing, right? Like, there are billions, more than 7 billion people in this world, and just a fraction are in the non-profit sector. Just a fraction are trying to do good in that regard. And so it's very important that you realize that you are powerful, that you have something to offer the world, you have something to offer your community. And so never go from the place of being apologetic because you care about this population, because you want to serve this community, but be bold and have the confidence to say, this is what we are for. Yesterday we talked about visioning. If you miss it, the video is still on the grid, so go check it out. And we said, when you have a vision, when you have a future image of what you're looking forward to 5 years from now, 10 years from now, this is what you want to make happen for those people. And so it's very important for you to definitely take the time to believe in yourself, to believe in your mission and in your vision. And once you have that vision to drive you, this is more from like a textbook, not like in religious context, but the Bible says, like in Habakkuk 2, that says, write the vision, make it plain, so that all that sees it can run. So the first thing is to have a vision of what you're looking for, have a vision of what is possible for your organization. And so it's really, really important that you solidify your vision, and then after that you need to increase your belief meter. You need to really believe that you were made for this. You need to believe that what you're doing matters, that it's going to move the needle, that it's going to change life, it's going to transform community, it's going to make life better. If you don't believe in yourself, why do you want other people to believe in you? So it's important that you don't wait until people believe in you. You start believing in you and let that belief drive your behavior. The reason why a lot of you are not asking, you're not seeking, you're not knocking, whether for partnership, for donation, for whether in kind or cash, is because your belief meter is very, very low. And what I'm challenging you to do today is to increase your belief meter, because once you start showing up confident, once you start showing up with belief that it's possible, that you were made for that job, that you are the right person to solve this issue, to solve this problem, guess what? Resources, people, they're going to start finding you and rallying around you. Start attracting what you need. But if your self-talk is stinky, if you keep saying, I don't think so, I'm not sure, I don't know, and then exactly that's what you're going to get. It's affirmation. You're affirming the things you don't want. And so I want you to switch it around and start affirming what you want, what you believe, what you desire about your organization, about the impact that you're doing. That is what is of essence. You need to affirm the good. You need to affirm the positive. You need to affirm what you want to see, not what you don't want to see. And it starts with your belief. If you don't have a great belief in what you do, in who you are, in your capacity to deliver the result and the solution, it's going to leak out to every other thing you do. And so first and foremost, know your mission. That was day 1. 2, day 2 was about visioning, and today is all about belief. You need to believe in yourself, because your belief will drive your behavior. Whether or not you hacked, whether or not you hacked these people, whether or not you hacked 100 or 50 people or 10 people or one person, it's all about your belief. I want you to be honest with yourself. Look around for like the past 3 to 6 months. How has your belief drive your behavior for your organization, in asking for support, in asking for partnership, in calling out for team members, volunteers to help you do the work that you do? Look at it critically, examine and reflect on the last 3 months or the last 6 months or the last project you did. When you think about the project that was successful for you and the one that you struggled with, what was your belief meter on a scale of 1 to 10? I bet it that if you take the time to really check it, you realize that the project where you really believed in, where you really believed in yourself, you got a lot of results. You got all the resources you need. You attracted everything you need to make it happen. But the ones that you were not sure, that you were doubting about, they were like, I'm not sure if I can do this. I'm not sure. Like, you didn't get as much support and the resources that you need. And so that is why today is all about your belief, because this is foundational. If your belief system, it's not where it needs to be, you're going to keep struggling. And I want to tell you that you don't have to struggle. There are many people, there are many organizations that want to partner with you, that want to support your work, but you have to convince them. And one of the ways that you do that is through your belief, what you choose to believe, how confident you are as the right person with the right solution for that particular population and the community that you serve. And so I don't want you to get discouraged if you're not getting the result that you want. I know this is the 3rd month of the month. Maybe you had other plans. You thought by now you'll have gotten further than where you are. It's okay. It's okay if you're not where you are. You still have time. You still have time to catch up. You still have time to overtake. And so don't be discouraged. Don't think that all hope is lost. Don't think that, there's no way around this. There is a way, and you're going to get there. But you need to up your belief. You need to really believe in yourself and use that to help you to drive and be the driving force to rally around the support, the resources that you need to be able to carry out the good work that you're doing. And so I'm really excited for you, and I want you to really start practicing how to up your belief. So that might be a question you may have. It's like, okay, how do I up my belief? How do I ensure that I show up as the person who can do this job? So that's a really great question. And one of the things I would say is like start with declaration and affirmation. I know it might sound simple when you're like, wait, what? Yes, affirmation works, because the truth of the matter is whether you think you can or can't, you are absolutely right. And so yes, the world might be filled with everything going down, people trying to pull you down. You have to encourage yourself. You have to be the person to encourage. Don't wait for other people to encourage you. If you're a believer, whether you're a Muslim or a Christian, find something that will encourage you. Find words and affirm those things. Find the promises in the Bible, in the Quran, whatever it is that you believe in, that affirm the things that you want to do, that affirm you as a person, that encourages you. I know in the Bible, there is this king named David, right? David went away with his men of war, and then when they came back, everything was taken. The family, the wives, all their materials, everything. And his men wanted to stone him alive, right? But what did he do? He said, like, what shall I do? And then the Bible said that David encouraged himself in the Lord. And so where do you find your source of encouragement? Who are the people in your life that speak the truth, that speaks life into your situation? Go hear their voice more. You need to amp up the people who are going to help you to increase your belief, to increase your confidence in yourself. This can even be through books. This can be through a course. This can be through a show. This can be through a movie. Some of the times when I'm feeling down or out, I look for a movie and then I use it to encourage myself. And so whatever that is for you, you need to find it. And then you need to get more familiar with it over and over and over again. And so that will help you a lot. And then you need to create your own affirmation. You really need to come up with things that you want to affirm, that you want to see. It might not right now be evidence in your life, in your organization, but you need to start affirming those things and start saying it. You need to commit to it. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes for you to affirm 5 to 10 things, statements about yourself, about the reality that you want to bring to pass. And so it's really, really essential that you take the time to really build out your affirmation. And it's not enough for you to build it out and write it down, but you have to say it every single day, consistently, over and over again. You need to say it, because the more you say it, the more it becomes solidified in you, and the more you start seeing those results, and before you know it, all of those things are going to happen. And so I'm going to show you, because like I said, I like to practice what I preach. So anything I'm telling you, I have done it. I've been through it as well. And so I'm going to show you. So I have 2 different kind of affirmation cards that I use, right? And so this is one that is from Notic. Yeah, it is used and overused, right? But it is still good. So it's a 31-day affirmation card, and it has been like life-saving for me. And so this is day 1, and it says something. So like today is like day 3, right? This is day 2, and it says, I'm a woman of wise planning. I'm careful and intentional with details. Today I'm prepared and productive. The one for day 3, which is the 3rd of March, is I'm a woman of focus. I'm focused on my goals. I'm disciplined. I'm not easily distracted. Today I will hit my target. Today I will mind my success. And so I use one from Notic, and then I have my own that I created, and if you're interested, it's affordable as well. So this one, it's the one that I created, and so it says, I champion, you say your name, so I champion Omotola. I'm a winner. I win every race I embark on. Today I will run my race and come out on top. Then there's another that says, hi, champion Omotola. I'm a people magnet. I constantly have the right people who support me in my work. Today, I connect with the right people to propel my work. And then I can go on and on. It's also 31 days, but I'll just say like 3 or 4 or 5, just to give you an idea of what I do and how I've been able to continue to support myself and just really up my belief meter, right? And this says, I champion Omotola. I'm a fighter. I fight for good. I fight for life. I fight for peace. I fight for justice. Today, I will stand up for myself and others. And then there's another that says, hi champion Omotola, I'm a light bearer. I radiate light everywhere I go. Today I flip the switch and flood everything I do with light. And then there is another that says, I champion Omotola, I'm a money magnet. I am receiving unlimited wealth to expand my purpose. Today I receive an outpouring of money. And then the last one, and then I'm going to end it, we say, hi champion Omotola, I'm a difference maker. I speak life to dead situation and breathe life into dying dreams and lives. Today, everyone and everything I touch experience a breakthrough. And so you can create your own. You don't necessarily have to buy until you believe it, until it increase your belief in yourself and really push you to go out there and live out those words that you're saying to yourself. And so it's very important that you take the time to start affirming. That's the beginning. You have to do the work. There is no way around it. There is no shortcut through it. You have to speak what you want, and you need to do that over and over again. One of the mentors that I've been privileged to learn from, like, has something that she said, speak what you seek until you see what you seek. Speak what you seek until you see what you speak. Speak what you seek until you see what you seek. A lot of us, we're speaking terrible things over our life, over our situation, over our organization. So I want you to start flipping the switch. Stop saying the things you don't want to see happen, because the more you say those things, which can be as a result of complaining, worrying, anxiety, the more you will see those things happen in your life. But the more you flip to say, you know what, yes, this situation might not be where it is, but I'm going to speak into it, because it's a seed. You're sowing a seed with the words that you say. And so it's a seed, and those seeds will germinate, whether good or bad. And so it's really important for you to really speak what you seek, not what you see right now. Is what you seek, what you want for your future, what you want for the future of your organization. That's what you should be speaking over yourself, over your organization, over your business, not so much what you see. Because when you look at the current situation, it may be unpalatable. It may feel like, oh my God, the world is about to go off under you. But you have to look beyond that. You have to take your eyes off the present circumstance, because if you stay with what is going on right now, you may want to feel depressed and down, but you need to speak life. You need to sow the seed of the positive, of what you want, or of your expected end. So don't worry about now. Worry about your expected end. And when you do that, that will up your belief and that will up your action, because your belief drives your behavior. And if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in your purpose, then it's harder for you to gather and attract the resources to help you to move forward. So I hope that helps someone out there. If you have other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Like I said, I'll be back again tomorrow. This is a 31 days challenge, and just to connect with you, to answer your question. And I'm really rooting for each and every one of you. And I really believe that your mission is fundable. You would not have had the idea if you were not the right person to fulfill it. And so I am rooting for you, and I hope you're rooting for yourself. And until tomorrow, keep doing good. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.